Hi guys, thanks for talking to us this afternoon. Appreciate
Hey,
it. Really
Jamie.
love the second season. So I want to know if you could both tease a bit about your relationships, Connor, how your relationship with Jackie kind of affects his ability to protect the keys and everything, and Darby, how your relationship with Josh kind of, I guess, affects her mental health and ability to move on or not move on.
Right.
Yeah, at the beginning of season 2, Tyler is really mostly in a pretty good place. He feels more at home. He feels more comfortable using these keys. His relationship with his siblings and his entire family is better. And he's in this relationship with Jackie now, which is a really meaningful thing for him. But hanging over both of them is the fact that they're both about to turn 18. They're both about to become adults, Jackie before him. And they know that when they become adults, we know that magic slips away. You forget what you've seen. And he becomes very, very obsessed with the idea that losing magic, losing these memories will mean losing everything that's good about his life now. And he wants to protect Jackie, and he wants to find a way to keep her in his life. And he feels like if she loses magic, like in a way, she'll be lost to him too. And she has kind of a different perspective as the show goes on. She starts to feel like maybe it's natural to forget. Maybe it's part of growing up. Maybe there's a reason why you forget. And the tension between them on that and that storm cloud in general become really, really important to Tyler in season 2.
So for Nina Locke, she meets a new man in season 2 of Lock and Key, and his name's Josh Bennett, and he's a teacher at Matheson School. And what I love about this season and this relationship for Nina Locke is that it's not really oversimplified, where Nina lets go of her grief of her dead husband, Rendell Locke, and then just meets a new guy and all is forgotten. The grief continues on. It's sort of threaded in there. Josh Bennett has also lost his wife to a sudden death experience, and so they have that in common, and that's one thing that bonds them. And something I really had fun, and it was challenging too, to sort of to weave that web of being excited about Nina being excited about this new relationship, this new possibility in her life, and having gone through some healing of grief, but also it's still lingering and being a part of who she is. And so that's really what that looks like in the season.
What I want to know is if somebody used a head key on you, what would your inside of your head with all your memories and everything, what would that look like, do you think, for both of you?
This year, I think this year my answer is different than last season. My head would be a really giant, overgrown garden with all sorts of fruits and vegetables and fruit trees and herbs, and it would not be just any one climate. It would just sort of be all sorts of things, and my memories would be like in tomatoes and that sort of thing.
Sounds pleasant, actually.
Yeah.
I always think it's like, I hope it doesn't sound too depressing. I always think of like a rundown movie theater, like it doesn't work anymore. Like the projector is still there, but it's broken. And there's all these like reels that are full of film, but they're dusty and scratched. And the seats, if you try and sit on them, you fall through a big cloud of dust. That's kind of what I think. I find that there's something quite I like abandoned movie theaters. So that's what I identify with.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.